Hi, we are going to work on some movements that are safe, effective, and help you during your first trimester. I know a lot of times you don't feel great, your energy is not amazing, but we want to work on just some easy. I have 5 exercises. It'll take you 5 to 7 minutes to do them, but it will be very effective to help you. Number one, if as you're moving through your first trimester, just get some good movement in there, especially if you're not doing a lot of movement. These are really like specific to like areas that we want to keep those muscles moving, engaged, activated to help you through the rest of your pregnancy. And then also getting you to kind of keep, like I said, the muscles that we really need activated, still working. So basic things just kind of help you get through that first trimester if you're not feeling like doing a whole lot. So one of my favorites and a staple in a lot of my exercises will be the 90-90. We're going to add the lift and just to add a little bit of stability there. So getting into the 90-90 position, right and left legs are both bent at 90. We're going to work on lifting up and then lowering down. So adding a little bit of mobility with our position here with some stability, especially of those glutes and that pelvic floor. So we're going to lift up onto that knee, and then nice and slowly we're going to sit down and back without bouncing is the goal. So we're going to lift up onto that knee and then sit down and back. Good. One more time. Lifting up. Good. And then down and back. Good. And then we're going to switch that lead leg. So one thing to kind of be mindful of are two things. If you're bouncing a lot and it's hard for you to get down, slide a block or a pillow cushion or something under your butt just to lift you up a little bit higher. So we're not bouncing too bad and we're keeping those muscles engaged. And then second, another reason why I love this exercise, we're really looking at side to side. What is the symmetry like? What is the balance there between that right and left pelvis? Because when you're pregnant, balance in your pelvis is so huge and important. So being mindful of that. So we're going to do 3 of those on each side. Then we're going to flip over onto our backs. And we're going to do some glute bridge marches. So I want your heels parallel with your butt. Your hands can go at your side, under your head, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to lift up just to engage your glutes. We're not lifting up to engage your lower back, just our glutes. And we're going to do knee drives. So we're going to do knee in and down. March and down. March and down. Exhale as you lift that knee up. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Really kind of working glutes, a little bit of core here, just trying to keep those hips a little bit mobile, core a little bit engaged, and glutes activated. One more on each side. Great. And then you can lower down. Then we're going to lift up again, and now we're just going to do some abductions. We're going to lift up, and we're going to open and close. Open and close. Good. Hip mobility here a little bit with that rotation, but really working on those outer glutes, a little bit of those inner legs. We want to keep those muscles engaged. Good. Open and close. Good. Open and close. 2 more. Good. Make sure we're still breathing. Inhale and exhale and lower down. All right. And then if you have a ball or a cushion or a towel rolled up that you can use, that will be helpful. We're going to place that between your knees. We're going to do a nice exhale and squeeze that ball. Inhale and relax. So here we're really trying to work on exhale, squeeze, engaging your inner legs, getting that low deep core to still fire up. Inhale and relax. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. 1 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. Okay, a little bit more of our low deep core. 1 more movement here. We're going to be hands and knees. You can use your ball if you want. Knees are under hips, wrists are under shoulders. And we're going to do a kind of modified bird dog here where we're really focusing on that core instead. So we're going to push down with my right arm on that ball. We're going to extend that left leg back and then bring it in and relax. Exhale, press. Extend opposite leg. Inhale and down. Exhale, press, extend, back down. Good. Roll it to the other side here. Press down, exhale, extend opposite, and back. Now, the harder you press down on that ball, the more you'll feel those deep core muscles engaging, and down. One more. Exhale, press, extend, and down. Good. So quick, just trying to get those muscles, like I said, working on the hip mobility, inner legs, outer glutes, core. Still working on getting those muscles to work for you and help you create a little bit more stability as you start to roll through your first trimester.